Yeah, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about Base becoming that agentic chain. Is it true? Because we have been getting a lot of new posts. Seems like we are getting some newcomers onto the Base chain. That's going to be mainly due to Ansom's post here. Base has been pretty consistent with being ahead of the curve on crypto times AI. And that has been like the topic of discussion recently about Base becoming that agentic chain. Everything that's happening on Base, all the new altcoins that's really getting hyped right now, not new, but the altcoins that's getting hyped as of right now, from your bankers, from your Venice AI to Dolphin AI to virtuals, all of these is all coming from Base. So there's a lot of AI builders on Base, and this is why I've been telling you guys should be focused on Base. If you're bullish on AI, you should be focused on the altcoins building on Base chain that is regarding AI as of right now. Now, the reason I do say that is because I do see two articles here from Artemis about Coinbase, being repriced for the agentic economy, right? This is the first one where it talks about agentic commerce and how that is going down with X402 and things like that. And Coinbase isn't really priced for that as of right now. That is the stock, but also that affects on-chain activities as well, because in this article here, why Coinbase wins in an AI native finance world, as you can see from the TLDR here, Coinbase accrues value as the co-creator of USDC with favorable stablecoin distribution agreement with Circle, and as the creator of X402 and Base, where agentic commerce primarily is happening today. So a lot of the agentic stuff on chain right now is happening through Base's X402, right? So this is huge as of right now. This is why people want to look for the best plays that are, solving an AI problem, whether that's distribution, inference, anything that solves a bottleneck for AI and pushes the agentic commerce further. It's happening on Base, and that is why you're looking at coins like Venice here take off to a whole nother stratosphere. It's up another 25% in one day. As you can see, 830 million market cap. As you guys can see, this thing is no joke, and that honestly has been on a tear. But this also has led into a lot of different plays, one that we already caught in the group here. Now, if you guys don't know, if you're not in the Patreon group or even utilizing the HQ as of right now, you're missing out on the best community and the best terminal here. We use the terminal to track smart money to see where people were placing their bets, and found a play called Dolphin AI Pod as it's starting to take off here. As you can see, we make the post here, of course, and as you can see, these guys have been pumping crazy. Obviously, there's a new contract as of right now, which is why things is looking like this on CoinGecko. But if you guys go on Deck Screener, you guys get a better story. Now, understanding that, you guys can see how much this has been exploding in price here. As I told you guys, I'm not here to play no games. We're getting into these plays immediately as I see them, right? So Pod has been going off. A lot of tokens that actually have like connections to Venice and things like that have been going off. Something like Strike Robot as well, which has also been going nuclear. Now, we called this out when it first came out. Did I hold this to all this happening here right now? No, I did not. Sadly enough, I did not hold for this big gain. I do have a member in the Discord group that actually held through this whole entire downside here, and it has come out through this nice little run up here with some decent gains here. So this is essentially how we're preparing ourselves here. But you can see what I'm saying getting at here. All of these have a connection, and that is the Base chain, and they're connected to Venice, which is running a lot of things as of right now. First, we seen any connection to virtuals, that was your agent back in the day that was going crazy. Now you're seeing connections to Venice. Those connections are the new wave. But I'll be talking about Pod in a whole nother video coming up here, and the connections to Venice and things like that. But back to Base conversation here. As you guys can see, Base also introduced a new upgrade to their chain, which is the Base Azul. This is pretty much paving the way to make them more of a agentic chain, a better chain, as you can say, better transactions, better reliability, increased throughput throughout the entire chain here. So essentially, Azul makes Base more secure, more performant, and easy to build on. So they're getting ready for the agentic splash that is going to happen. It's been happening, but they're preparing themselves more for it to happen on chain right now. And with that being said, Base is also now being supported by Visa for stablecoin settlement, right? This is happening right now. They're getting prepared because agents are going to be moving a lot of money on chain, especially with stablecoin. So 0x Sammy puts out this tweet here. Visa is quietly building the foundations for trillions of dollars in agentic activity. I'll explain. Base is described in Visa's own release as built for agentic commerce. That's not accidental wording. Coinbase has been positioning Base as the chain where AI agents transact. Now, you guys already know this has been a flip. I won't say they've been positioning themselves this whole time. They just recently did it after they got away from like the whole social media aspect of what they was trying to do. But now it's looking like they're going to do it, right? Agents need machine speed, machine price settlement, right? Traditional cards. They talk about all of this that's happening on chain here. This pairs with X402 and MPP, which is machine payment protocol momentum. The missing piece has been trusted settlement counterparties that merchants already have integrated with. Visa is volunteering for that role on Base as of right now, so you guys can go ahead and check through all of this out right now. This is going to let you know how big this Base and Visa partnership has been. They also got Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche here, Arc, Canton, Stellar, Polygon, Tempo, but we're highlighting Base in this video here. And guess what? All of this coincides with them dropping the agentic market. This is the marketplace where you guys can find different jobs. Well, not you guys, your agents can find different jobs and things like that on here as of right now. You can look through what's being used on here. I did wanted to point something out. I want to see if it's still up here actually. You can see blockrun.ai here, Capminal. What else? You got Nascent. Damn, where did it go? Maybe it dropped a little bit. I can't really find it right now, but oh, there you go. Banker is up there at number 3. This is pretty much like all the services right now. You got the inference, the infrastructure. These are what's being used as of right now on Base. So this is why I'm steady bullish on Banker. Now, of course, you know we're going to ask Asai its thoughts on it, but before we get into that, I would like to ask you guys, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. When I rolled to 30k subscribers, if you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment what you guys think down below, and while you guys are down there, you guys can hit that Discord link to get access to the best terminal, best HQ. This helped us found that play that we just showed you guys earlier, pod, and you guys can get access to it just by signing up for Patreon here. You guys can look on the Patreon post to see what this terminal brings you and how you guys can use it. We actually added some new utility that's not even in this video as of right now, which is the forensic files. So this is pretty much a new tool to help us see exactly what's going on chain, the holders that's in profits, things like that. And clicking Venice here, for example, you guys can see everything that is happening right now. You guys get a little bit breakdown from each section here. I won't highlight everything just to let you guys know, but you guys, this is going to be the best tool you guys want to use going from the bear to the bull market. And when you check out that post, you guys can see Asai 2026 here. That's a code that you can use to get 40% off your first month to test out the group, test out the HQ, all of that, see if it's for you guys, get your feet wet and all of that. So plug that in and let's get right into it. So I asked, what's your thoughts on Base establishing itself as the on-chain home for crypto time AI innovation? What's some alts that will benefit if that is the case as well here? So it basically says Base is not really trying to be the AI chain. It really is the AI chain already, right? It talks about the Base Azul upgrade, X402 App Store, Coinbase Agentic Wallet, plus the Kobo integration drop, right? So that's all happening. That's happening with Base as of right now. The difference between Base and every other L2 that said we're AI ready is Coinbase is building the stack for it, right? Which is Base, not just hosting white paper projects that claim AI utility. So you guys get that part already. I did ask it for some altcoins that looks pretty good here. Alts that win if Base stays on top. You got AI XBT. This really does like AI XBT. It's pretty much like the first OG AI agent we've seen, and they're actually building a lot of different things. I think they're changing their terminal to like an X402 type thing as well. So AI XBT needs to be on the radar. I don't own any, but it might need to be on the radar. Now, Next, you got virtuals here. You guys already know this is the launch pad. This is where a lot of the agentic flood is going to come through, right? Everything that's building out on Base. This is, I believe, in my personal opinion, I believe virtuals is the reason that Base can lean into becoming that agentic chain to separate itself from all other L2s and other, infrastructures that are building for AI. It's primarily because of virtuals, because of how successful they have been on flooding the chain with a lot of AI agents, and they're not stopping building out what they're doing. Next, you got Brett. I don't really care for Brett. It's a meme coin, but it does like Brett here as a meme energy if retail keeps engaged here. Now, the hidden beneficiaries are Arrow. Now, something I've been talking about a little bit has been what is going to be the agentic DEX, right? What DEX can actually primarily hold or execute transactions for these AI agents to make them, pretty quick. Their use cases are going to be very different from us. Now, I don't think Arrow's building towards becoming a agentic chain. They have moved, they have expanded a lot. Their buybacks are starting to come out. They said Q2, so it started already, right? So Arrow is Base's primary DEX liquidity token. Every AI agent trade, every new agent launch, every agent to agent settlement routes through Base's DEX, right? Arrow captures that flow. So hopefully that will be the case. As of right now, we do know Arrow is the top dog on Base. This is what kicked off a lot of things, right? Banker, agent execution layer with X402 integration. Every agent that wants to pay for compute or be paid for services need infrastructure. And Banker is one of the few tokens with explicit X402 compliance baked in. VVV, Venice AI tokenized compute play. While not just base native, it should be base native, right? I think it is deployed across different chains, maybe. Okay. It sits at $818 million market cap with smart money accumulating. Over $419,000 have been accumulated in the last 7 days. The compute narrative and AI agent narrative are the same thesis wearing different clothes. Woo, that's a bar. Now, Asai says it won't bullshit us right here. It brings up Solana, which Solana has been doing a lot of things for AI agents. We can't lie. Even Jay put me on to Swarms, which is on Solana. That is looking like is going to be the next launch pad for Solana. And if you guys don't know, Virtuals, yes, is on Solana as well. So they can launch. They actually do launch some AI agents on Solana too. And I don't know about Pump Fund's dominance in AI agents. I do know there's a lot of AI agents that has launched through Pump Fund. So that may be the case there, which is going to be interesting. We do know Solana is making moves to also capture a lot of the agentic liquidity as well. So things could get very interesting there too. So like Asai says, Solana's DeFi TVL suggests that the AI agent economy might not be Base exclusive. If agents deploy cross chains, Base's home advantage shrinks. That may be the case, but right now we're betting on Base being that home for the agentic economy. Now, Base doesn't have a token yet. I wish they had a token already, but of course they've been hinting at the airdrop coming soon. We don't even know the requirements for the airdrop, what it's going to come out at, but right now, this is the time they need to capitalize on things that's happening as of right now. So this airdrop needs to come out sooner rather than later. But that is the video for you guys. I want to know what you guys think on all of this. How do you guys feel about everything that's going on in AI right now and how it's all leading back to Base? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you guys haven't subscribed already yet, please do so. We're on that road to 30K subscribers, and I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.